This is not a particle event. This is the second major battle that has taken place within 1 month. This is not just solar flares. It's much more than solar flares. It's not just planets coming around the sun. No, this is a battle for Earth. We sat here and watched this and documented this back, look over here, back in May. Watch this great big, what they call it, a planet, come to the sun, and it was going across the sky really fast. Well, now it's a month later, and it's just now peeking out. It just now peeks out of the side of the sun. It only took 3 days for it to get to the sun, and I went over here. It's now just coming out, and look what happened. This is what they said the last time we had a particle event, and these are ships. It's like the cloaking technology came down. It did. And this is really what's taking place above. It's this right here. If you felt the changes occur on Earth, as above, so below. We had great change occur up there. We had great change occur down here. Isn't it interesting how it comes in spurts? Just comes in spurts just like that. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's super, super interesting. I'm going to see if I can be heard, because a lot of times I come on here, oh no, I cannot even be heard. I can't be heard at all. And that's the problem. Can y'all hear me now, Susan B. Honey? I don't know if I can be heard. Can y'all hear me now, Susan? Okay, I can be heard. I want you all to watch, because I am going to go back. We're going to go back all the way to May, to where they said, oh, it's just a planetary alignment and stuff like this. And no. No, we got to look at this. This is major. This is very, very major. Hello, from Slovenia. I remember trying to get over here one day. Look at this. All is quiet on the war front. It's all quiet. Everything's so quiet. I'm going to have to... See, it's so quiet. There is no sign. Actually, we get a cube that comes up. Let's see the cube. Let's get the cube. Bring us the cube. It actually shows up. Okay, we got the cube. And it's going to blink a little bit. This is the 8th. Look at this like this. I know there's a lot of activity hitting. Well, there's a reason why. Let's see, look at that. So, this cube shows up. This cube shows up, and it's confronted... It is, and we just saw some cubes. See, there's something going on right there. You see it? Get myself out of the... I gotta get out of the way. Get yourself out of the way, Gina. Okay, I'll get myself out of the way. The cubes show up. Right there. Let's put this thing right here, because that's like a month ago. 1 month ago, this is the second major battle. 1 month ago, the cube shows up right now. And, you can see that's a cube too. This little spot right here, that's a cube also. Let me shrink it down so we can see it. It shows up, and there is an explosion that occurs. There is. Gina, what were you doing? I was getting sidetracked on everything. Okay, here's this. Here comes the explosion. Look at this. These are ships of a type. These are some sort of ships. These right here, the lines and stuff like that, that's some. And these other things, no, they're not just particles or anything like that. No, they are some type of spacefaring ships. And okay, look at this. It's like massive. How long is this thing goes on? The cube shows up 3 in the morning. It's going on. It's still going. These are, look how big these ships are. They all lined up. There is a battle for Earth that is taking place, and some people may not agree. They may not think about it. They may think, oh, it's just planets, it's just like debris. It blew up all these satellites up there. Did really it blew up all the satellites up there and things in orbit if they're around the sun? No, it didn't. Hello, and good afternoon, Susan Donahue, honey. No, see, I hadn't been over here. I went over here one time, and I wanted to see. It was at 3 in the morning. It's still going on. This, wow, look at that. It's on the 8th. Look at that. It's horrific. There's no room up there. There is absolutely no room up here to even fly around. It's a mess. It is a total mess. up here around the sun. This is on the 8th. Now we're on the 10th. Look at that. If all of this was happening up there and it was debris and stuff or just particles, these things would be falling to the earth. They would. If the sun is as close as it looks like it is for us on Earth, these things would be hitting all around. We'd be seeing meteorites and stuff like that. We see fireballs coming from the sky. Since a lot of people say the sun is not as far away as we think it is because it's really burning us. No, let me look at this. This is like a massive thing. And where do they go? Where do they go? Do they just vanish? Listen, see, this doesn't make sense. Do they just vanish? This has been going on for 4 hours now. 7:55 on the 8th. Let's just keep going, y'all. Is this all right? Can you see it? Because no, this is the second major battle. This one right here by far was much greater than the one that happened, and that's right here underneath me. This is the one that happened. Can I open it up? That happened on the 11th. And here we are almost 1 month away from this very time stamp. What are the chances of that? Well, that's when the solar flares occurred. We had a massive uptick in the M's and the X's. Is that all it was? Is that all it was? No, I think it was much greater. I know it was much greater. Look at this one on the 11th. This right over here that happened just recently, that's the second major. And there has been a major uptick in activity and the battles on the earth, the war footing, the war drums have been beating on the earth. Let me get over here and do it. Okay, again, I'll look at it. It's still going on. It's still going on. It's going on for 4 hours straight. 4 hours straight. Okay, you can see all the changes. No, it is a battle for Earth. Look at that. These are all ships, some type of ships. They're connected together is what they are, totally connected together. Look at that. There's massive, it's not any debris. It isn't. I can use proper English if I so desire, I can. And then you got this thing coming over here on the side. They're going to probably say it's a planet. Look at it. Look at the shape of this. This thing right here, let me see if I got it on here. Right here, this kind of looks like the ships that I've got. These light ships right here, like boom right there. These are literally stacked one upon another. Oh, I can make that bigger too. I can. I really can. Look at that. Look how it looks like that. Just like that. Those are ships. They're not just like rocks and plasma. No, they got corners. They got straight edges. They got individual lengths. It's like a massive ship put together. You got one here. They're all over the place. They're all over the place. Let me shrink it down. This is the second major battle. This is by far the most massive battle within the past month. Here, and it's like 1 month ago, there was this one over here. Am I going to shrink it down? I'm going to shrink it down, you all. This is getting me fired up because I've begun to look at something else too. How you doing over there? Thank you and welcome. See, it's still going on. It's 11 o'clock and the battle is still taking place. Well, Gina, honey, that's because we had back-to-back solar flares. I think we had something that was behind that sun. And it wasn't a planet. It was not a planet. No, it ain't came out yet. Just like this keep watching you all. I got to get myself out of the way because now I'm stuck here in the middle of this and I need to get over here out of the way and put that right there. That's what I'm going to do. We got to look at this, you all. I hope I can hold it together. Hold it together and focus. So say here's something coming from C. Look at these. Are they going to say that these are particle debris? Because look at them. They are uniformed. They're all lined up. And I would venture to say, and which I will say, that this one right here, this one right here, they're both the same length. Well, Gina, how on earth can you prove that they're the same length? Well, let me see. I can like I can't do that, but I can stretch their corners. I can do like this. Look, I can stretch this one to this one. I can fade this in and out. Watch it. Fade it in and out to see if that's the exact length. And we're going to go over there and look at the other one to see if that is the exact length. No, I think I got the wrong thing. Which one am I got on? Okay, I did it the wrong way. Sorry about that. Okay, see it? Okay, let's look at it. So we got a length right here. We got an object that is literally right there. I'm going to take this object right here, and I am going to bring it over to this other one, and I'm going to see if they're the same length. They may not be, but they may be. Okay, we're going to do it. Yes, we got to do it, y'all. We got to see if these are the same length. Well, what's that going to prove, Gina? Well, that they're a ship. That's right. They're practically the same length. Look at them. What are the chances of that? If that was just a particle, like some magical, I don't know. No. See, this thing is fitting in between those. Okay, let's bring it back over to here. See if we can get it. Let's do the same here. They're practically the same length. This is not Starlink either. I promise you it's not. Well, Gina, it's just light striking. They're just streaking across the sky and they're leaving a trail. Really? If that was the case, then all these little white dots would leave a trail too. Well, they're not flying as fast as these. Why not? Why not? If they're not, then what are these flying around up here? If they're not just rocks and stars and whatever, what are they? Are they ships? They're big, massive ships is what they are. That's right. They got some kind of propulsion behind them. That is what they are. Let me shrink it down. This is now I got to get over here. This is the second largest battle, and then we got this thing coming in, which some would call a planet. Okay, they would. We are 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's been going on for 12 hours. 12 hours this battle up here has been going on. 12, it's like 4 in the morning. 4 in the morning or 3 in the morning is when it starts. It is still going on. Was I just here at this spot? Right here? Or did I just get myself so excited and I just forgot to measure it? Okay, there's the one. There's another one. See, there's 2 of them. They are interacting with these other things that are up there. Let's look at them. Okay, we got them. It's still coming on. It's still going on. They're still here. They look like they're clearing up. Maybe they're cleaning house, but they're still flying around. They're still the same objects up here. Look at this one up here at the top line. Let's see what that one is. Is that? I shrank it down. I can't use that right there. Okay, these are ships. And this thing right here, I really do not believe that it is a planet. I think that's something else. Look at these. They are positioning themselves around the sun. They know something is coming. Okay, now there's something coming out from behind the sun. I'm going to show you where it's at. It's right here. They're waiting for it to come out. It's right here in the center. It's what they call a big old planet. It's coming out right here. It's coming out. I don't think that this is the end of it. This is, look at these. These things down here are lined up waiting for it to come out from behind the sun. I believe it's a massive battleship. I really do. A great big massive battleship, and it was probably, I don't know what it was doing back there, but this is the second largest battle. It is the biggest battles thus far in 1 month from behind the sun. Gina, you can't prove nothing. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Because if this were just ordinary planets and stuff like that, well, they could have got blasted to bits. If they could have got blasted to bits. But they didn't. And I think it was a ship. Look at this. Sometimes you can see these flying on Earth too. These things are so big. Gina, can you just please get over here? You just give me a... I don't care if it's blinking at this point. Gina, that is not nice. Well, I'm sorry. But these 2 things right here, when they came around the first time, they were at the same distance. So look at this thing at greeting it. Look at this thing. Why would something come straight up to it like that? You see that over there on the side? It's coming straight up to it. Right here. We've got... Let me just... I gotta make this thing bigger so you can see it, because this is getting me excited. It is. We got this object right here. It is coming right up here, right up against this thing. If this was a planet, what on earth is this right here that is the same? It has the same length as this thing protruding out of a so-called planet. It has the same length. Let me just do this. Except it's a little bit faded with the space up there, and it actually looks identical. Imagine that. Imagine it looking identical. Gina, it's not. Look at it. It's got the same markings. Where am I at? This right here has the same markings right here. You see the little square as these little squares. It's just light, Gina. It's all it is. No. No. I don't buy that. And nobody is ever going to convince me that this right here thing underneath me is a planet. You will never, don't say never, in this lifetime, will you convince me that this is a planet? Because I don't buy it one single bit. I believe that it's a massive, massive ship. That's what I believe it is. A massive ship. Yeah, you're not supposed to say never. Now we're going to look at this part. You see right here? It's the same thing. Right here. The same exact same length of this planet. Let's say planet-sized ship. I will say that this is a planet-sized ship that is coming out of the sun. And it did a dozy of a job. It had a big, it started a great big battle. It did. It was massive. If this were a planet, it would have this right here. It would. But it's not. Gina. Okay, let's watch this. You see the shape of this? Well, it's distorted by the graphics and the light. Okay, it could be. It could be. Well, it don't got a circle shape. And then what's this thing twirling? Or you think this thing right here is twirling all around it? If it is, it's a great big massive force field. It truly is a great big massive force field, or it's something else, or it's part of a massive ship, planet-like ship. I gotta quit getting carried away. Okay, I do. And then we got this other thing behind it. Well, it too has the same markings. See, this has a where am I at? This thing has the same things on it too. They're all the same length. They're all the same length. You see that beneath me? They're the same length as the things that are flying around during a particle event, as the things that are flying around. Let me get down to here. I'm trying to get over to this, you all. I really am. Okay, this thing. Okay, it finally makes its appearance. If these are supposed to be the alignment of the planets, this thing is just now coming out of the sun. Just now coming out. After all this time. How is it that this thing right here can double itself up? It literally has, you see how these are individual beneath me? Well, now they are doubled right here. And then the further we get up here, they appear to be more than doubled. Gina, that's because it's bigger. They could even be tripled in layer. And then this one right here, it does have 3 layers underneath it. It does have 3 layers. And then up here it's like 4 layers, 4 things piled up on one. This thing right here, when it goes around, I bet you that it's rotating. The white on it, yeah, it is. It's just like little squares and stuff. They just rotate. Let me get this here. All right, I'm not going to look and see 610. We're going to go all the way back and see when this thing entered the airspace there. This better not have been the so-called planet that was back in May, because I got tired of it because it went behind the sun, and I thought, I'm not going to look at it no more. That's what I said. I'm not looking at you no more, because it only took you 3 days to get to the sun, but it's taken you 10 or 15 days to get from behind the sun. See, that's not right. That is not right. So let's see, there's no sign of it. There is no sign of it at this point. It's gone. It is gone, and we're looking on the 7th, but we see what happened. I'm just going to push the button. Just going to push the button. You're going to watch it do its thing. I'm going to get out of the way for a second. I will. Look at it. It looks like it's doing its explosions. Gina, it's blinking. It is. It's not nice of me, is it? No, it's not, Gina. You need to get yourself together. Get your act together. Well, it just really gets me fired up. It does. I'm just waiting. Okay. Okay. You see that? Let's shrink it down a little bit more, because I'm getting too excited. I really am. I'm getting really excited and getting fired up. My hormones are all out of whack, you all. They are. That's all right. This is a battle. This is a battle that has taken place. That night, I didn't have a hot flash for once. You got this like planet like. I'm just gonna call it a planet-sized ship. So I'm gonna call it a planet-sized ship coming out from behind the sun. This is the most major battle that has taken place in 1 month. This is the mother of all battles right here. And they would say that it is like it's just solar flares and stuff. No, I don't buy it. And it's not just debris. No. And you know what happens above? They go as above, so below. In heaven as is on earth. In earth as it is in heaven. See? On earth as it is in heaven. The battle's on the earth and the battle's in the heaven. The battle's around the sun. All around the sun. You got another planetary like ship coming in there, because I've never seen planets move like that, because you never watched NASA's product before, Gina. That's okay, fine. That is just fine. That is so fine. This object is just now coming out, and it's the 10th. Now we're going to see how long did it take you to get there. We're going back 30 days, you all. We got to watch. We got to document this. We got to go back 30 days. And NASA, honey, you better let this product go. You better let this product come through so that we can see this. And I'm going to pull it out of the way because I don't want y'all to see the blinking. I'll bring it over here. We want to see how long it took for it. How long has this been staying behind? Or did we have 4 or 5 or 6 in a row going behind the sun? Did we have that? I don't think we did. Because if this thing only took 3 days to get to the sun, and then it tarried. Okay, I can't see it yet. Okay, it's the 5th. It still hasn't come out from. I don't like them doing that. You know why they do that? It's because I make the screen so big, and they know that I'm showing it, so they want to make it blink. Stop it. Stop making it blink. See, they don't like it. They want it to blink. They want it to blink. You know why they want it to blink? Because they don't want me to go back and show that during that time span that planet-like object was behind that. Okay, it's still behind it. I want y'all to look. It is still behind there. It's on the 7th. Can you see it? It's on the 7th. It's nowhere in sight, but I bet you it's going to come out of there. Let's see, we're going to go back. That's the 7th. It might take us a few months. It's on the 7th. Now it's on the 4th. It's still behind there. I can just keep going back. I will keep going back because I want you to see how long it took. How long it took for this planet-like ship to get to the sun to begin with, to this side of the sun, on this side right here. And then for it to just get out of the way, to totally get out of the way. We're going to see it. Gina, this is boring. No, this is exciting. It's so exciting. No, it's boring. Okay, fine. It's the second major battle. And they will not quit making it blink. No sign of it. No sign of it. You see a lot of activity going on, but there is no like major battle. It's on the 3rd. Okay, it's on the 3rd. Let's go back here. Stop it, because it did not come out. You know, I could probably skip a few days also. I really probably could skip a few days. That's okay. It shouldn't stay behind the sun that long. It should not. I'm just going to scoot it over to the side and let it go like this. You're just tuning in. Hello. Yeah, it is like it's like a blinkers. It's a blinkers. I'm waiting for it to come out. I want it to show itself. I do. That it's on a normal orbit. A normal orbit. Well, Gina, it was just looping all the way in a oblong thing. It took an oblong trail. Okay, here it comes. It's okay. This is on the 30th. So this is 1. This one's on the 30th. Okay, come on in. Okay, you made yourself behind the sun. We want to see how long it took there. And I could be mistaken. Okay. Let's push it back 30 more days. I want to see how long it took to get to the sun. I got to put it back on here. How long did you take? Because I'm going to move you to the side. It didn't take you that long to get over there. I really don't believe it took you that long. That's okay, you all. We gotta hang on. Oops, we got something hopping up on here. Hello there, Aya. Aya. Oh, so you got two that's back to back. Back to back on here. I mean, I can't pull it over yet because it's still blinking. It's still blinking. Okay, so we got two. We've got two on the 27th. Two of these things. This one right here seems to... The one right here, let me see what it does. It goes away kind of fast. I guess it's NASA's product. Okay, you get into the sun. It's already got its feelers poking all the way through the sun. Okay, it does. Let me go back again. I'm going to go all the way back. We can go all the way back to where let's get it over here. But we'd like to see the second largest battle. Yeah, that's right. It is the largest by far. It lasted over 12 hours. It was like they're firing and fighting up there in the sky. Do you believe it? Yes, I do. I'm just waiting for this thing. I had to look to this side of the screen, like over here, and instead of looking at me right here. Now, if I was over there, okay, see, okay, they're crossing side by side. Look how long its things are. It's literally got its arm, its legs. It's now it's almost as long as the sun. The whole perimeter up there of NASA's products. This thing is extending itself out that long. Do you think that that is necessary for a planet? Well, you just don't understand how planets operate. Do you think it's necessary for it to extend its feelers out that long? It's taken up more than half of the viewing area of NASA's product. Why is that so? And why, when it goes behind the sun, you can't even see its feelers anymore? You can't see its extensions or anything. You watch this. Watch how it's moving. These little things on here move around. They like stare. They are like escalators. Escalators in the sky is what they're like. Little escalators. How the stairs continually turn. As you go up there, the stairs flatten, and the next stair comes, and that flattens. It just keeps going and going. It's like an escalator. Escalator ship. Escalator planet. Look how long these things are. But when it goes behind the sun, it's not that long. It's not that long at all. This is, Jenny, can you get over to it? Yes. Let me take it back to the 15th. I'm going to go to the 15th. Let's see what you're going to do on the 15th. Because we need to have... 1 month ago today, practically, there was a particle event that took place. Is this thing even? Okay, it's loading. That it took place, and it was smaller than the one that took place a few days ago. Hello. You just tuning in, you all? Hello. You gonna get it? I see a particle event happening right now. Just gotta get over to it. I'm gonna pull it back over because I don't want you to see it blinking. Okay. These things got to come. When was this one? Was on the 11th. That one's on the 11th. Let me get back to it. Let's go to the 11th because something happened. We just go back 30 more days. This should be able to get this one where the last particle event occurred. Let me just move it to the side. I'm having a hot flash now. That's right. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's blinking. Well, they say that the stars are a certain whatever, but then not everybody agrees with that theory either about the stars. They don't. You want to see it happen? See, that's a small particle event, and I don't even see anything behind the sun at that time. And this thing happens when these ships come. Okay, let's get it. It's the 11th. These ships, these planet-sized ships, it's like I want to call them a planet-sized ship. These happen. Okay, look how long they are. They go in for them. It's 3 in the morning. 3 is the magic hour. It is the magic hour. The activity heats up at 3 in the morning. And then boom, it just continues. Can you see it? Let me gotta center this on because I don't want to make it too big. 3 o'clock in the morning is when the things happen. And it's not particles. It's battles. What are they doing? Why are they coming right next to these if it's just a planet? Why would they? See it down below? It's literally. And if you look behind this one, if you I gotta make it bigger. Let me make it bigger. I can sharpen the images. Let me sharpen them. I'm gonna put a sharpener on them, and it's going to sharpen the image, which it really doesn't need it, but I'm gonna sharpen it, and I'm gonna darken it. Maybe I'll darken it. If you look, it looks like this image right here above my head is behind this white bar right here. I just call it a bar. It's a ship, and it's behind it. Can you see the shape of this thing right here? How it doesn't look normal. None of it looks normal. See, look at it. I mean, it's a pretty blue. It is quite lovely. It's quite lovely. But then you got this right here beneath, and it's coming straight toward this thing right here is what it's doing. Let's see what it does. Well, I can't push the thing with it like that. Let's see what happens. Well, it's going to disappear. It disappeared. So you don't get to see it. You do not get to see it at all. In fact, let me get this off of here. I don't want it to be so sharp. Get this filter off of here. The sharpening filter. Let me close it out. Let me shrink this thing back down because it's gotten a little bit too big. A little bit too big for comfort, too close for comfort. Too close for the comfort. The comfort. Let me do this. If I could just do 13-minute videos like everybody else, I can get short and to the point and then boom. But I can't do it. Well, I could, but it'd take a lot of discipline from me. Look at that. This is the 11th. What was going on Earth on the 11th of May? Look how it looked like a big old bubble sphere thing coming out. What was in the news on the 11th? Does anybody know? Because there was a lot of activity. The news. May the 11th. Wait a second. Yes. Okay, let me see what was on the news. No, Google, honey, get off of here. May the 11th. You know, you can't even look for anything without Google thing taking over everything. Google's taken over everything, you all. May the 11th. There was a Russian offensive campaign that was happening on Earth on May the 11th. Okay, there was. It was the Ukraine conflict update on May the 11th through the 17th. A surprise cross-border attack. Russia ruthlessly exposes. So there was a surprise cross-border attack on the May the 11th. So as above, so below. Now you see the battle taking place up here. You see it on the 11th. On the 11th. No. No, see, this is tied. It's all tied to what's happening on Earth. It's all tied. What's happening up here is tied to what's happening on Earth. So let's get back to where we were originally with these things right here. And let's go back to, let's just close it out. Close it out and open it back up. And it takes us right back here where we're at. Rosie, honey, if you're down there trying to get in, it's just a little too late because I'm not downstairs. Let's go back all the way 300 days so you can see it. 300 days and then 20. Because that was a small excursion. Wait a minute. Let me see. Okay. June the 8th. Sorry about that. Get it out of the way, Gina. Okay. Let me see. Yes. There was, I'm trying to see now what happened. What happened on that June the 8th? What happened on June the 8th? Do y'all know what happened? Yeah. We know what happened. On June the 10th, this is when the war picked up again in Russia. Around that time. Let me do this. The war picked up again in Russia along the time span when we had all of this going on. All of this. And this is massive. It picked up again. This is much bigger than a lot of people realize. Way, 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 way bigger. It is galactic. Galactic. It's a battle for Earth. It truly is a battle for the Earth. Where was this at? What did we seen something? I read something in the alien book. What was it about? It was talking about the galactic boats that were up there in the sky, and they were upset. The galactic leaders were upset. Y'all, let me read it. You looking at this right here. Let's just push this button. They were upset. And I can't remember, I don't remember what page it was on, how I even got to the galactic boats. Here it was. It was called the Intergalactic Boat People. I gotta turn on this light. Can I do this? I want to read this, you all. You all watch that? This Intergalactic Boat People said that, what did they say? Earth was under quarantine. That's what they said. Earth is under quarantine and nobody's leaving the Earth. And they're not letting those probes or anything. And it had something to do with the Soviets also back then. During this period of time. It was like 1989. It's the Intergalactic Boat People. Let me see. They tried to send the Mars Observer. And the Galactics, well, they just didn't get to see it. And the Phobos, Soviet Phobos 2, 89, the probe was lost in space. It was lost. They got rid of it. There was something going on then. They used remote viewers to see what was going on, you all. That's what they did. The remote viewers. Well, it says perhaps a master system of intergalactic quit taking away my voice. Intergalactic ethics dictates that no planet. This is a master. This is a master. Here's what it says, you all. Perhaps Time magazine said this. He was joking, supposedly. Perhaps a master system of intergalactic ethics dictates that no planet may have contact with another until it has subdued its own self-destructive violence. Maybe the Earth is under a sort of quarantine. As if the idea of an imposed quarantine of Earth was not hard enough to swallow, some remote viewers have also talked about Martians. So Earth is under quarantine, and we're still fighting amongst ourselves. And we got this thing going on, and the Soviets are still involved today. And you got these battles up here. I say they're massive ships, planet-sized ships, however that may be, however big it may be. And they're fighting. Oh, they're mad. They're really mad up there. They're so mad. That's what they are. Let's watch it. We'll get a storyline. If I look at it long enough, I can get a storyline going. Gina, would you make it up? No, I could really feel it if I concentrate. Whoa, it's the big eye. No, let's get to it. Whoa, it's the all-seeing eye again. The last time we saw the all-seeing eye was it was on the 8th. It was August the 8th of, what was it? Let me go look on the wall. August the 8th. We saw the all-seeing eye on the 8th of August. Where's it at? Yes, the all-seeing eye on the 8th of August. You ever got to look at the all-seeing eye? I want you to see it. Gina, why you got to show it? Because I want you to see the all-seeing eye. Let me put it right here. Elon, it showed up at SpaceX too, because SpaceX wanted to launch their thing up in the sky. They did. There's the all-seeing eye. It showed up on NASA's product again. Let me see if I can get it. Hold on. Let me get it. Gina, why are you taking that? Because I want to. Let's get the all-seeing eye. You see it? It's literally right there. It's the all-seeing eye. Of course, it was pointed in another direction, but it was on the... It was on the 8th. That was Elon Musk on the 8th. And then the NASA one right here. It's the giant eye in the sky. Let me get the NASA one better. Okay, here's the NASA one over here. It's a lot better. Right here on the 8th. See it? Gina, you can't focus it. I know I can't hold my hand still. There. It's on the 8th. This is their warning. What is the chances of me having the all-seeing eye up here in my photos, and then it's on here, and the eye has turned? The eye has turned. It literally turned. We're in serious trouble on Earth. Earth's in trouble is really what it is. You're in trouble, Earth. The armies of the Earth are in trouble. Let me get this thing off. I'm not going to talk about it no more. Why not? Because I'm done talk too much. I really did. The all-seeing eye is here. So I would assume that he's not happy. They show up then. It's not often that they show up. It's not. Okay, there's got another cube under there. Who did the cube belong through? What is coming out of that sun? It looks like flying saucers. There's flying saucers coming out of the sun. Can you see them? You can maybe you can vaguely see them. They are kind of they're right here beneath me. They're kind of like oval. It's a little dark. You can't really see them up this close. I hope I don't have a filter on this. That's me. They're got a filter on this? Yeah, I do. I got a filter. I got to get off the sharpening filter. Remove it and remove the chroma key. Remove it. Okay, you still can't see it. I removed it, but you can't see it. It's the all-seeing eye. We got a battle going on. We got things like this that I do believe that they're just saying what they're just going to try to say whatever they can, because they don't want to admit that there is an intergalactic battle taking place above Earth. They do not want to admit it on Earth. because they are not ready to quit doing the terrible things that they're doing. They do not want to change their ways. They want to fight it out to the very end. They do. They want to wreak havoc on the earth. They want to destroy as much of the earth and the inhabitants that they can before they're taken out. That's what it is. Let's destroy the earth. Let's destroy as much of humanity's way of life, and just like destroy the vibration of the planet, the frequency. Let's destroy it all as much as possible for the intergalactic races of beings come and take us out. That's what they're saying. Let's do it. Because they don't care. They have no empathy. Those on earth have no empathy at all, who are doing all of this stuff. And that's why there's battles going on. This is a major, major battle right here. Hello. They're snakes in the grass. They have no, they don't respect the human race. It's like they're useless eaters. That's what they said. Useless. It means you're good for nothing. What type of talk is that coming out of somebody's mouth? Somebody who does not have empathy within their being. That's what it is. No empathy whatsoever. No conscience. The conscience has been seared with a hot iron. That's what it is. And that's why you got this battle taking place with the all-seeing eye. How did that happen? There it comes. Still going. Did it do it again? Did that all-seeing eye show 2 times in a row? I can't really see if it did. 3, 4 times in a row. Let's see how it did like this. Got this like this. They're really, they're really fed up. The energy up here, the frequency up here, they're fed up. It's like all out war. All out war. They've had enough. Oh my gosh, my nose just started tickling all of a sudden. It really started tickling all of a sudden. I don't like that. You get too close to the truth and your nose really starts tickling and it tries to distract you. It is really how it happens. I'm not just saying that either. It's how it happens in the spiritual realm. You get a little bit too close and you say a little bit things that you should. If you have a connection with the spiritual realm and you start tapping into it and you start saying stuff, those in the spiritual realm that don't want you to say something, the bad, are they going to make your nose tickle? And I mean it. I do mean it. Look at that. Look at that. This thing right here is longer than the thing coming out of this thing right here. But that thing coming out was this long too. That planet-like ship. Look how long it is. It's like massive. Let me do this. I want to get to the all-seeing eye watching you. Did we see it yet? No. You passed it up. Your time is gone and your chance has passed you by. This is making me sleepy. It's hypnotizing me, is what it's doing. It's meant to hypnotize. It likes to hypnotize. Okay, did you get it? I got this part. I don't know where it's at. No idea. We're just going to have to look at it. Watch the eye. The eye of Sauron. The eye of the galactics. As above, so below. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Is that what they say? As it is in heaven. As above, so below. I'll pause it. I want to see the eye again. It's not every day that you get to see the eye. The great eye. It's like the great owl would know. The secret of Nim, the great owl. And they go to Bohemian Grove, the great owl would know on the secret of Nim. Go to the owl, or go to the rats. Go to the rats. There it is right there. This is right here, and then just something came above this eye right here. I wonder what this massive object is right there. They probably just put something there and they didn't want somebody to see, you think? Because we can't really see that good from it. It's probably a whole bunch of cubes. No, or no. Well, it could be. I wouldn't say that it isn't, because look down here. They could, all these cubes, these little miniature black cubes, they could like form together and create a great big massive thing. Maybe. I'm going to get to the next part of it. Let's just push it till we see it come again. Oh, okay, wait. I wanted to get it. Okay, there it is. I thought it did it again. Almost got it. Yeah. That would be like an eyeball with a iris in it. Okay, we couldn't see it, you all. This is the most major battle that has taken place thus far. And at this time on Earth, there was a major offensive that took place at this timestamp on Earth. It is. Isn't it interesting that in the Lord of the Rings, they have the Black Sea ships with the black flag, and then you have the physical Black Sea with the black ships with Putin. Isn't that interesting? It really is interesting. And then it is said that over there in that region, there's like pyramids too. Hello, we got 222. Yeah, this is a major, massive battle. Oh my gosh, they're so mad. They're furious. They were furious right here. Somebody on Earth, some energy on Earth was really furious. It was really ramped up on Earth at this time stamp, right around this, the 8th. It was ramped up massively. A war energy right there. A war energy on Earth was ramped up. Hello there, Mystic Diana. Hello there, MZK. The war energy was ramped up. I want to look. I really want to look. May 8th. May 8th. Let me see. Got the Israel. See the Russian offensive assessment. May 8th, the Hamas war. Our closest ally provides 2,000-pound bombs. May 8th. Or I'm supposed to be on June the 8th. Gina, can you get with it? Yes, June the 8th. Let me, sorry about that. June the 8th. Okay. 1,550 warheads. Warheads. The June the 8th of 2022, Russia bombarded Ukraine. It's bombarded it. They shelled it. June the 7th. Yeah. It was the Russian official. The data cutoff for this product was 2 p.m. on June the 8th. Look at that. June the 9th, Russian offensive campaign assessment. Yeah, so it was going on over there, and it was going on up here. So is it possible that they battle it out? Well, actually they do. The battle takes place also in the spiritual realm, and then it spills over into the real world. That's what it did with the plasma in the Ukraine. They was battling out with the plasma that we used to watch in the Ukraine in Odessa. And then the next thing you know, it was in the Ukraine, and they were battling it out. They took over the cameras. We couldn't watch the cameras that we wanted to anymore with all the plasma in Odessa. It was the place. This is where we found the golden egg. We found the golden egg in Odessa, Ukraine, at this ancient temple site. It was a plasma egg, but it was in the shape of an egg. And it wasn't long after it that it just broke out in the real world. It manifested, is what happened. The 6th or 7th intra-alien. Yeah. The light. Yes, it's energy. It is definitely energy. The world is using it up. I'm gonna go. I am. This is like 1 month, and it was like a month. Practically a month later, another offensive took place, but this one was more major. It was more major. Right there. More majors. Like, wow. It's a mess. It looked like they pieced together something. Also, actually looked like there was a cube up there. It does look like there is a cube somewhere up there. Look like there's a cube around the sun, a square that is around it. I'm going to take my phone and see if I can see it. If I put my phone into the accessibility and display in text, if you do accessibility in your iPhone, go to the accessibility, go to the display in text, and then go to the classic invert, and you can view your phone in the inverted mode, and you can see things in the inverted mode. Okay, I'm not really seeing much of anything like that. I got to get it out of the inverted mode now. Yeah, you can see it. You can use your phone as inverted viewer is what you can do. Oh my gosh, my nose is really... The earth feels like a potato. It's heated up. It's a baked potato. We're baking inside the earth. We're baking on the earth. Our energies are. This is wild. This is the second largest. This is the biggest one. Let's hope there's not one. If there is a battle that happens up here bigger than this, it's probably going to cut the internet out. It probably will cut it completely out, because that is pretty massive right there. Oh, my nose is itching really big time. Now, it's probably going to just knock out the whole entire internet. Is what it's going to do. And look, and then it's all nice and it's fine. There's nothing to see here. Just some rocks and stuff, debris, and the satellites are not even affected. You see how it looked like they messed with the data? Pieced it together. They went from 532 to 553. They cut out 15 minutes. They cut out 15 minutes of data. That's why it looks like that. 15 minutes of data have been cut out. They pasted it together. You can see it right there. Maybe you can see it, because I don't know what you're seeing, because I can't see what I'm seeing either. Oh yeah, I was doing it. I didn't make it that big for you all to see. They had cut it out. That's what they did. I am going to go. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are, in any part of the world. Let me get that. Hello, from my heart to yours. I love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. It's 6:50. Yeah. Oh, the lights are flickering for no apparent reason. Yeah, you may be short-circuiting on the inside of your being, too. We just may. We may have some short-circuiting. Some people may be losing their tempers and having all kinds of different types of spasmic events, more or less. Let's hope that we're not an android, an advanced android. There is a thing about that. Advanced humanoid species. Because your body's like a battery. You need salt. You need electrolytes. You need to be replenished. Yeah. I'm going to go. Thank you all for commenting. This is the second largest. And there was activity on Earth around this time. Major. They're battling for Earth. And according to that book, Earth is under some kind of quarantine because they got so much violence on the Earth. And they're not allowed to contact any other planets, because the violence was in their heart. There was wickedness in their heart continually. The hearts, and it doesn't speak for the majority of people on the earth. It's the ones who's doing all this fighting. They're power grabbing. That's the one. They're messing up the whole entire frequency. They're holding Earth hostage. And Earth needs to be free. See, that's what they are. They're holding the people of the Earth hostage. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'm going to go see if I can find my little baby Rosie. Love you. And thank you, moderators. Love you too.